Hey guys, here for another video, and as you can see, I got reverse cancer. Got some of my hair, got rid of it because I didn't want to look as homeless as I used to. I still look like a bum. That's just how I am. I don't know. I've been like that the majority of my life, except when I need to go out and look nice, I'll look nice. But generally, I don't mind the bum look, because you know why? Because when you're walking the street staring at your phone, someone might give you some free change, which has happened before. Sure, you get a quarter, but hey, what are you gonna do with a quarter nowadays, right? So today we're gonna look at someone named Natalie Starr. Request like always. She is an OG porn star, right? I've seen her way back in the day. I'm still shocked that she still does, is in the industry. Whenever I see some of the OG porn stars like 20 years into the industry, 10 years in the industry, I'm like, damn, that's a lot of fucking cock they went through, right? So she's approaching 30, so I'm curious to see how these porn stars age and how they get like a husband or whatever, because there are some porn stars that try to move on to other like bigger and better things that are not so pornographic, such as Lisa Ann, who is now trying to do this whole radio sport commentary thing, which doesn't make sense, right? It's cool that you try to transition to other things, but when you've sucked 20 billion cocks, 40 billion anal scenes, 20 quadrillion, gajillion, billion fucking vagina penetrations, DPs, and all that stuff, and then you're like, you know what? Let me get into the radio scene, and I want to be seen as a radio star. It's like, no, that's not how it's gonna work, right? If you're famous because you suck dick and suddenly you're doing something else, most likely people are still gonna see you as a sexual object. Is that how it should be? No, but that's just how it is, right? If you wear a hoe's uniform, people are gonna think you're a hoe. Of Natalie Starr, she is kind of approaching that age, and I'm interested to see how she does in her future. But like I said, she is one of the OG porn stars. Seen her in Pornhub, seen a lot of videos on her. I am going to be a little bit more strict towards her because if you're a porn star, right, you probably have like 10 terabytes of content already free online. That's what you're famous for. You go to Pornhub, you go to X videos, you go to all these spankbang.coms, you go to MindGeek, Parent Society, and look up all the Natalie Starr scenes you can get. And if they make an OnlyFans, they better have better quality content or a large catalog that exceeds the free, the free stuff that is online, aka Pornhub. If she has an OnlyFans and she doesn't have as much content that her Pornhub has, then I personally think that is useless, and there is no warrant in getting that OnlyFans. But that is my opinion. So again, if I am a little bit more strict or sound like a hater, that is why, because it's just they have all this experience, and I have a lot. My expectation for their content is a lot higher than the average person. So that being said, I'm gonna look at her social media like always, then get to the OnlyFans. So she does have an Instagram, 1.6 million followers. She is a public figure. I wish Instagram could kind of choose like okay, if you're a sports star, it would label you as sports star. If you're a porn star, they'd be like porn star, not like public figure or any of these like generic terms that make you seem kind of famous, right? Business of pleasure, aka sucking cock. Only bank account, I will not DM you. She probably does if you have a blue check mark. And then she has her own link. Cool. She has OnlyFans, Fansly, whatever. But I found this kind of interesting. It says brand new toy. So I was like, okay, cool. She's a toy maker. You know, Christmas just passed. Maybe she was working with the elves. I click on it and it's like, oh, it's just her own fucking fleshlight. Shout out to that for anyone that buys a girl's fleshlight. I'm just going to tell you, it's just their branding. I highly doubt they grab a device that puts it into their fucking pussy, morphs it like, the actual mold of their pussy, and then boom, that's the product. I find that to be a little bit weird, but hey, I get if that's your kink, but I personally would say just save the money and invest into something better. So that being said, I'm just going to get right into the OnlyFans, because I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you already know who she is. I know who she is. She's been ran through like a fucking train. So, shout out to Thomas the Train. Best train right out there and most consistent. So right when you get it, it says, brand new official Natalie Starr account. New pre-made videos, custom videos, chat with me. And then she has her personal website. And like I said earlier, my expectations of her are a lot higher. Obviously, she's a porn star, right? I expect to see her getting stretched like a fucking slinky, like a fucking Twizzler. I want to see it all. I better see the catalog that exceeds, Pornhub. I better see catalog that exceeds X videos. I better see catalog that exceeds Spank Bang. You know what I'm saying? If you're making OnlyFans and you're charging for it, I expect to see something exclusive or at least a good reason to sub to your OnlyFans, right? So for the pricing, I did get it for $3.50, but it is normally $9.99 a month. Not bad price either way. I would say $5 to $15 is a pretty good price, but here's the interesting part, right? The numbers. She has 441 photos and 16 videos, which, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but if I go to Pornhub and I type, Natalie Starr, and then I go to videos, and then I see, the amount of video content, I might see, I don't know, a couple hundreds of videos, and out of those hundreds of videos, there's probably like 10-minute scenes, 30-minute scenes, 40-minute scenes. Hell, there's a whole fucking cinematic movie that you can fucking find on Google, right? But the fact that she has 16 videos on her OnlyFans kind of gives me the impression, one, she doesn't put that much work, or two, she is one of those PPV OnlyFans accounts. And I'm just going to give you a spoiler alert right now. She is one of those accounts, if you want to see anything extra, you got to pay, you got to pay, you got to pay. So that is a little bit of a heads up. Now for the photos, like I said, there's 441 photos. I don't think photos have any impact at this point. Again, if you've seen her get ran through for 10 years, thousands of videos, hundreds of thousands of cocks, hundreds of billions, gajillions, buckets of and gallons of semen, I don't think a picture of her showing your tits has any value. I don't think a picture of her showing her new outfit, or her going to the Bahamas, or going to Mexico, or going to Dubai and then flexing a new bikini outfit has any sort of value. But if you do want to see her have different bikini outfits, have different poses and showing off her tits, have different poses of her showing off her vacations, have different poses of her just living her life, then go ahead, you can do that. I personally think at this point, again, since we've seen her get ran through so many times, that the pictures don't really have much of an impact in terms of nut material. Now for the 16 videos, the longest video is 2 minutes and 37 seconds. A minute and 33, 49, 45, 44, 33, 33, 30, and then those shortest videos are between the 5 to 20 second mark. Now, it's somewhat pathetic that her base catalog has so little. Again, I don't know if maybe she doesn't have rights to some of her videos. I don't know the exact copyright or any of those laws, but the fact is, the current catalog she does have is garbage. The longest video is her. She's literally in some Caribbean place, and she's just showing off her body. She has a bikini outfit. I don't see the point of you flexing your Airbnb and you flexing where you're at to be any sort of value. Again, maybe if you're such a simp and you want to know what she does with the money that you give her, and she's spending it on the vacations that you see, and that's your satisfaction, that's what gets you off, then go ahead, you can definitely see that. But if you're expecting scenes to be what you expect on Pornhub, right? Full 30-minute scenes of her getting fucked, her doing the whole shebang, you're not getting that. Now, the rest of the videos are pretty much trailers of her getting fucked. Cool, grade A trailers, quality trailers, HD 4K trailers, that's awesome. But it's more the fact that, why am I gonna get your OnlyFans? Why am I gonna pay to enter your OnlyFans to pay for more content, right? I always say, it's cool that you sell things through DMs. It's cool that you do these teaser trailers to kind of show off and, hey, I want to make my money. Hey, if you want to see this full scene, I want to make my money. But it's more the fact that your base sub just doesn't have enough catalog, doesn't have enough quality. Like I said, I'm not against you selling stuff, but it's more the fact that your base sub is trash and just doesn't have much value to go in it. Now, that being said, like I said, she is one of those accounts that you do have to pay per view if you want to see anything good. Now, in terms of pricing, I'm not going to lie, the pricing isn't too bad compared to some other people, but I just personally do not think it's worth it. For example, 6 pictures, $10. Another pictures, 6 pictures, $15. Let's go to another one, a 7-minute video, $20. I'm just going to keep going on. 6 minutes and 30 seconds, $20. Now, as you can see, 3 minutes and 39 seconds, $25. If you're willing to keep shelling out money to watch these scenes and you're that obsessed with her, cool. But I would say, I'm not gonna spend money on your DMs if you're not gonna spend time and effort on your base sub. It just doesn't really make sense, and that kind of caters towards the simp mentality, right? The simps don't really care about the base sub. The simps are like, you know what, have all this money, please mommy, please give me attention, I want it all. And go ahead, if you want to do that, it's fine, but objectively, I just don't think it's good to operate like that, because one, you're not getting your money's worth, and two, if you have a subscription, especially if you're someone as experienced as her, you should have a very strong base sub, because you know what people want. You've already have a strong, you've been penetrated enough times to kind of know what people want, and it just doesn't really make sense you have a shitty base sub. So overall, I personally think the OnlyFans is not worth it. Again, if you're willing to shell out a lot more money and hundreds of dollars to see exclusive extra content, go ahead, but I don't think it's anything too special considering that you have that content on Pornhub, you have similar content on Xvideos, you have a whole bunch of content already, and there just really isn't anything that stands out into her OnlyFans beside it maybe being a new secret Santa of her getting fucked, right? I personally don't think it's worth it. So like always, guys, I do appreciate you watching this video. Please leave a comment below for any suggestions. Google form description. I do take every single request. I hope you guys like my cancer look. I was trying to cosplay Caillou, but I unfortunately can't go fully bald because actually, trust me, you guys do not want to see me fully bald. I did it one time as a bet, and yeah, I mean, if you guys think Caillou is ugly, wait till you see me with a 0 bald everywhere. Trust me, you would think Caillou's a fucking model. So Please guys, leave a like in that video. Please subscribe. We only have 3 more days till the new year. I'm trying to get 20 million subs. Guys, I don't want to kill myself. It's free. You just press the little fucking button to hear my annoying voice every single week for 3 days a week, and hopefully we can get this channel to grow. So hopefully you guys subscribe, enjoy this video. Later.